A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct. But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience of—
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the— And actually, the Animo Archon is—
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. But that's enough about that. While we've been
Okay, then we'll just go—
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you— but I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again—
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question.
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it. In the church's records, as you might assume, the— Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own—
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records.
The Tyrant's final—
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain—
Balls of fire raining from the—
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to— Right! Later, the theory of the Tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Perhaps it was something else that caught— Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven.
It's okay.
There's that pointless word, thank you again. I can never get used to hear—
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great— Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a movement.
Then I will go—
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with—
But you're also a member of the clerk—
Right! We'll go give Master Jean a—
Oh, okay, but please everyone, be careful.
I see. This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do this?
No, that's not like... Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died today. It is just his... The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Burst forth! Moments of birth!
Born of ice and frost.
With the wind!
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are.
Yeah, what?
I'm not going.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet I cannot possibly agree with his actions. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about gods. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice.
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one.
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks... Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the air.
What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also, at the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the...
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to... I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going... But the Abyss Order and Boreas...
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order already went after Devalin. It's not too...
That is... Regardless, whether the reason behind the present Honorary Knight, please go and check if this god's spirit... He does not often see people, but I hear... Okay, be careful.
Let's make haste.
Let's go. Time is against us.
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
You, not welcome here!
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender! But this can't go.
No matter how many times you resist. Bow before the abyss.
It's nothing. Incoming! Cut to the chase!
Windblade! Coming to be.
Don't waste my time.
Live!
Speed up! Give up! Your life is mine!
Feel this ancient power! Coming to be. Windblade! Burst forth!
Don't blink! Don't waste my time!
The end is nigh.
It's nothing! With sword comes shadow!
The world will fall. Surging tide.
Incoming! Hey!
The end will come.
Coming to be.
Speed up!
The end is nigh.
Burst forth! Witness my great undertaking!
Give up! Don't waste my time.
The end is nigh.
Coming to be.
The world will
Your life is mine. It's nothing.
The abyss shall rise once again.
Don't waste my time.
Right.
Live! Moments of birth!
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for... How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small
It disappeared again!
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you... But still... The Abyss Herald...
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial. But... scary outsider.
I too didn't see.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas's mind?
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smell danger?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's notes doesn't even know it did. Besides coming to help, we actually have... excuse us, Mr...
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and but it could not think, only fight. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of...
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field
Missiles. I do not know this strange word. It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireball.
Fireballs? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field... It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the... But in this story, it was damaged at the proof...
Don't know, but...
Yes, you were a bit... We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left...
Yes, I smell more. You too. Also, be careful.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her... But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. I see. Well then. We can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really?
That information combined with a more comprehensive... For example, the old story you told me... Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it! So the tyrant's final fury was after it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew! Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guards... This is it, right? Okay. Ooh, so what did... Huh? Nothing? What's going...
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, it's...
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know...
As the Abyss Order has surmised, If this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, and this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No. I'll guard it myself.
Huh? You? Dane?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that we can't have the Church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for—
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven, as well as being a well, good thing we didn't tell Barb.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to— Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.